Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I was thinking that why don't we make 10 cards together using this vintage pearl chocolate truffle collection. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now there's so many different lovely things within this set. I was gifted this, but I suppose any Hunkydory set would sort of, you could join in along. So I don't know how this was meant to have been put together. I don't know what was with it, but what I do know is that the images are just absolutely stunning. So I thought, you know what, let's make some cards together. So hopefully this will be a full talking video. I'm hoping anyway. But yeah, how gorgeous are these? So I'm thinking so all the ones that have bits missing, let's take them all out and we'll just use those sort of ones, and then all the ones that are full sheets, I will put them away for another time, because I think that will it'll keep them nice and tidy, and we just focus on all the bits that we have used. So so they are fully together, although they are falling out, but let's see, I need somewhere to sort of, do you know what, let's just pull them all out because they are falling out. See if we can do both sets at a time. I don't think I can, but no. Okay. So yeah, so no, like I said, this was gifted to me. I have a few more Hunkydory bits and pieces within my stash that I have bought, and I do like their kits. I never stick to what I'm meant to do. I love them for the images, and I love like being able to sort of do my own thing with them, and I think that's what's quite nice about Hunkydory, is even though they sort of give you them to do a certain way, there's nothing at all stopping you from doing what you want to do, so which I think is really nice. And then I think I was also thinking that once I finished with this sort of these cards, what's left we'll pop it in our stash busting kit, because I think we haven't had it out in a while. So I definitely need to get it out again, because I would like most of the kit used up so that I can get a Christmas stash busting kit put together, because I think that will be quite nice. And there goes Quincy. I think somebody's walking past. Right, I'm going to unpop all of these and then I'll be back. So I've done all of that. So I've got different card bases. I've just been in my stash to see what I had. And I've got these two craft coloured ones. These are craft coloured ones, but they've got like sort of, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a stripe on it. So I had 4 of them left, and I also had this animal print one as well in my stash, and I only had 4 of them as well. So I thought, you know what, let's use them, because it is about just using what we have in our stash. Now you could use coloured card. I was thinking of bringing in some coloured card, maybe some yellows, browns, but I found these, so I thought, right, well, I'll use these instead, because like I said, they were in my stash. So yeah, just grab a few bits from your stash. It doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter whether it's vintage or whether it's really bright colours, and just grab a few bits and let's all craft it together. So I am doing 10 cards, so let me pop them off to the side and let's just use this one here. So let's see what we're going to do, because I have realised we don't have any backing papers with this set. So we're going to have to build something ourselves. So I think definitely going to have to use these lacy bits if we're wanting some sort of background, which I mean I do have plenty to the side of me. So I'm very tempted. So for the first card, I'm just going to roughly cut these down, and then we'll cut them down properly once they are stuck on. But I'm quite liking the idea of building up our background just like this. So we have loads of different laces in the background. We have this one as well, yeah. So let's chop this one down as well. So we have that, so that can be our sort of background. So I'm really liking that. So let me get my glue out. So I am just using my Anita's tacky glue, so I'm wanting to actually use it up. I have quite a bit still in my stash, and then I think I will definitely always be using my gorgeous art glitter glue, which I just absolutely love it. I just find it so much easier. But like I said, I really want to use stuff that I already have instead of it going to waste, because we don't want it all to dry out, and we've spent that money for, well, it'll be for nothing really if we let our stuff dry out, our products dry out. So yeah, definitely not wanting to waste much this year. Okay, so they're all stuck, so I'm going to just give them a few minutes because this doesn't dry as quick as my other one. So let's just give them just a little bit, a few seconds, and then we'll trim it down. But really liking the look of that. Now we do need an image. Now what's jumping out to me is this one. I really like this. Now this is a decoupage piece, so we could actually build it up, which I don't normally do, but something for this one, something's telling me on this one to actually do it. I quite like that. I think that's lovely. The only thing is I quite like, I don't know whether I want it darker or not. No, I think we'll leave it at that. So I do need some foam squares. I've just had someone move them. There they are. So let's build this up while that background is drying. I think it might actually be dry now. So I do need to cut these down, I think. I think these ones were actually free in a magazine, if I remember rightly. It's not a style I've ever bought, so but they're not that bad. They're not as thick as I usually go for either. They're about half the size of what I normally use. So let's build this up just like this. Right, let's do the other side as well. So the doggies are, I've got the door open, the back door open, so they are in the garden. So I apologise if Quincy's being a bit noisy, because yeah, don't know what he's attempting to bark at, but this is the only downside. I wouldn't care. The house is super quiet today. Well, it's actually early morning, and my daughter and husband are in bed, so I actually got up before everybody today. And I thought, you know what, let's do some recording, because I haven't managed to do any recording for the last week or so. So it's really nice to actually be able to sort of sit down, take my time, and we just relax and enjoy what we are creating. And I know that many of you do prefer my talking videos, so it really is nice to come on and talk with you guys. I do love it. Let's see, just a few more bits, because we want this to sort of make sure it doesn't sag, and then I think I just need to cut a really small bit just for that the stalk. So let's, if it wants to. Okay, right here. The only downside with this, I must admit, I've been using a lot of scrap card lately to erase my images up, which I'm loving doing, because it's card that sort of, I have like a little stash of card that I use for die cutting, but I always forget that it's there. So, and then there's bits of card that's just not the best quality, so it's quite nice to actually use it. So I've been using that in which to do my my dimension, and I'm loving doing it. Oh, let me pick that up because I've just put it on the floor. So I'm loving doing it, and it is, again, it's a really cheap way to get a dimension, but just because we are using and we have a little lady with us, so I do actually have to go and get their beds, because I took their beds out here yesterday, so she'll be wanting cuddles off her mummy. So yeah, she's having a wander. Okay, right, so there is that piece. Let's get rid of all this rubbish. Now I'm trying to keep my desk as tidy as I can, and as most of you know, I'm very messy, so let's see how well we try. I'm going to keep this so simple. I'm not going to do much. Let's just raise this up, and yeah, I think we are done. So I may as well use these because I do have them out, but like I say, try using old cardboard, cardstock. Honestly, it's it saves so much money as well. I mean, I have a drawer full of foam tape, which is why I will continue to use it until it is all gone, and then I'm going to try and just only use my scrap card and my scrap paper, because yeah, I just think it's so much better than using the foam pads. Plus you don't have all of this peeling of the backs off either. But then most of you know that if I can't do the backs, I just put a load of glue on them and stick it anyway. So but by using the card, we're able to actually recycle the full card, which I think is really cool. Oh, I'm glad you've done that one. Okay, so let's put this one on there. So I'm not going to put any sentiment on this because I'm going to keep it as a note card, because I think it's quite nice to write a letter into someone. So that's our first card. So really simple. Yeah, really like it. So let's go on to the next one. So I'm going to choose this card base now. Right. So again, we've still got the issue of no, I mean, it's not a problem if you haven't got any backing paper, because especially if you're choosing a coloured card base, that is sort of your background anyway. So luckily I have these ones. Really like that. So let's just see what it is we have. I love these old pictures. Yeah, I really love them. Now I've just realised these are actually frames, so, and I've just got an idea that might be really good, or it might not be. Let's take these flowers out for making up our background. So let's see how many we've got, because I might do it to a couple of cards. So let's go through them. We do have a couple of sentiment ones as well. Oh, they're different style. Cool. So that will make it interesting. I hope it works, what I'm thinking. Right. Okay. And then these are all, yeah. Right. So let's unpopper these. Let's move these because I don't want them just yet. What I'm thinking is, let's build our background and use the frames to build the background up. And I think I'm going to do this for 2 cards because I like that idea. Yeah, I mean, we've got, by the looks of it, we've got 3 different style of frames. So let's see what we can do. Because this one seems to be a thicker frame. Actually, I don't know, it might only just be 2 styles, so it might be that I just use one style on one page and another style on another page, so I think that might work. So this is just going to be showing you a different way of using your elements. So I know the one thing with Hunkydory, you get a lot of frames with your pieces, so that there's always sort of, sometimes you can get 2 or 3 frames with them, and you don't want to really use them all of the time. So this would be a really cool way in which to sort of do something just that little a bit different. Yeah, so, and as you can see, I'm ending up with quite a few of the frames. So I've got 2 left to go, and then I'm going to bring in another card. So I'm going to bring in one of the print cards as well. So and we'll do 2 cards at once. So we'll build up our background, and then we'll find some images which we like to pop on. Oh, got itchy nose. So, right. So, first card is this one, and what we're going to do is we're just going to use the frames and we're going to stick them down just like this, and then let's trim this off and make sure we have it straight. And then what we're going to do, so as not to waste, we're just going to keep adding our frames all the way around just like this, so we can use them and just to build up some interest on our background. So as you can see, just popping them on, and yeah, I thought, yeah, that it would look quite cool. Hopefully it will. But it's something a little bit different that you can do with your frames, because I know many of us don't always like to use them. So, and then let's cut that down. Excuse me. So as you can see, I am picking up the leftover bits. We are using them because nothing goes to waste. And I'm just going to go around the whole of the outside. So yeah, this one, actually, you know what, let's cut that one down now, so we can leave it just a few extra minutes to dry. I like that one there, so let's pop that there. But how cool is this background looking? How awesome is that? So just another way in which we can utilise these pieces. And then with the print card, I'm going to do exactly the same, but we'll use the more decorative pieces. So yeah, love this. So just again, I'm just going to cut it down just so that we can cut it all in one go. I think it just makes the life so much easier. Yeah, we'll have that one up there like that. I do feel like, yes, definitely that one there. I don't think we need to bother with that centerpiece because it will be covered with whatever image we decide to use. So just seeing if I want and I quite like that, so yeah, let's use it. Okay, so there's that one done, which is looking fab. So let's pop that just to the side one moment while we do the other one, just so that we can, yeah, it can dry. Right, I'm going to grab these and we're just going to chop them in half, so we can do more or less the same thing on this one. So some glue on, and then let's pop them down and see how we go. So yeah, I hope you like this idea. Oh, I'm off camera. Do you know what I might need to do? I may need to move my camera. I'm sorry if I'm making you feel sick. There we go. So yeah, I'm hoping that you will give it a try, because it is something just that little bit different. So this one, I am trying to sort of keep it quite the same on both sides, so ish. Right, that one there, yeah, and then this one here, this one is just that little bit different because we've actually did some sort of a pattern. But how cool does that look? Let's have a look. Make sure that we get it about right. There we go. Okay, so there's the second piece. Right, let's leave that a few minutes to dry while we go with this one. So I am just going to trim it all down. Now I've got 3 frames left, so it's actually used quite a few up. So I think we had 10 of each frame, if I remember rightly. So definitely a good way to use these bits up. Right. Oh, the doggies are about to start playing, which is absolutely typical. Okay, right, I will be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. If you need anything, Lady is actually taking up my coffee from me. Yeah, because she loves me so much. Right, I do like that, but I think it may be a bit dark. But I do quite like that. Can you hear that? That is Lady. Lady, what are you doing? She's having fun. That's what she's doing. She's having fun. So I do like that. Now we've got these sentiments as well. So again, I'm just going to keep it very simple because I really love how that background looks. With love and best wishes, a bit too dark. Actually, I quite like this one. There she goes again. She's got my cup. So yeah, I'm thinking that just very, very simple. Lady, what are you doing? And we also have Quincy as well with us. So they are both, I think they both want a treat. So yeah, they're looking at me as if to say, Mummy, can we have a treat please? Can I do this one card? No, I have to get you one now. Aww. Come here. So, say hello to everyone, Lady. Are you going to say hello? Now Quincy's going to say hello to everyone. There he is. Stop. Okay, looks like Lady, Quincy and I are going to get some treats. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. Right. Okay, so I'm thinking this is what I'm wanting. Nope. I got the dogs a little bone each because they're starting. But yeah, Quincy's not interested. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking this, and then I'm thinking just a very simple sentiment just across there, like that, and that's it. I don't think I want to add anything else. I am, however, let me grab, I don't want that one. Right, so I am going to grab my gathered twigs because what I think I'm going to do is I need, do you know, I really seriously need to tidy up in here because it really is not very nice at all. Yeah, I was looking for, I made myself a blending mat and it's not where it's meant to be. Oh well, never mind. Okay, let me just use the back of this. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my gathered twigs and I just want to go around the edge of this just to darken it just slightly. I don't know, I love it, but I just think this ink's going to add just a touch extra to it. So yeah, oh, I got a message through, but I'm good. So yeah, I just like the idea of having, I don't know if you can sort of see the difference. It just looks so much better with that darkened edge. It sort of brings your eye in and makes you see the picture more. It makes it stand out just that little bit more. So, but yeah, I'm going to have to find, I don't know where I put it. So it's basically, it's just a cardboard lid that I use for when I ink blend. So that's all I'm, oh, there's a bit of glue there, so that hasn't sort of, there we go. So I need to find out, or I need to actually make myself another one. But I just don't want to ruin my mat. Well, I say I don't want to ruin it, but it's, yeah, it's already stained because I keep forgetting to swap sides when I'm doing my mixed media. So yeah, right, okay, so that's what I'm thinking. Now I'm going to grab just some scrap card because I have quite a bit. I'm going to use this for our dimension on the back. So yeah, so I normally do 3 pieces, but I think we're going to do 4 because why not? Let's go for it. So I just pop a little glue on and then I just build the layers. Now it doesn't have to be white scrap card. This is just what I pulled out. I do use whatever else I have, but I keep all the little bits and pieces because you just never know when it comes in handy. So there we go. And then let's fill that with glue and pop it on to our card just like that. So loving that, love that darkened edge. And then I'm going to do the same with this piece. So we're going to just do the 3 for this. It does need to be cut down though. And then some glue, and then we just lay them on. Actually, they're still too big. Oh, I can't pick it up. Where have I put my little scissors there? Yeah. So they're still just a touch too big. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop this across that centre. So we've just done something that is completely different to what we would normally do, and I have to say that I love it. That background with those frames is just absolutely fab. I think it's lovely. There we go. So that is our second card. How cool is that? I love it. Right, okay, so let's bring in the next card, which was this one. So let's trim all of this off now that it should have dried. And then we can find an image. I'm thinking though with this one, I'd really like to use one of the girl images because they're just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so yeah, so if you are watching this and crafting with me, please do let me know. I love when you tell me that you have been crafting along with me because yeah, it really does brighten my day. I just like the thought, oh, see, that looks nice, but it's not an image of a lady. Yeah, I just think it's really, really nice when I know that you guys are with me. So yeah, do let me know. And let me know what you're creating as well. Oh, I like that one. However, and also if you're on our Facebook group, why not show me what it is that you are creating? So as much as I really love this lady image, they don't go very well. However, what about this one? No, see, I don't think that goes with that. I'm wanting to go with this one. I think this one's the one that's sort of speaking out to me. So it looks as though, however, can we get away with that? We probably could, maybe, or no, not that one. What about that? No. Oh, it's because I really want to use a lady. Right, well, we'll use a lady on the next one because I do like that. I like how it's looking. And we also have a matching sentiment that says, thinking of you. So if I pop that up there and we pop this down here, and just keeping it, again, very simple because we've got that background. I mean, how simple is that? How lovely is that yeah, I do. I like it. Okay, so let us build this up again. So I just want to do 3 pieces. It should be enough. And then we're going to build that up so we've got just that little bit of dimension. So just like this. Come on, there we are. Right, and then let's adhere this down. So just make sure it's centered, and it is. There we go. And then let's do the same to this bit, and then I will say that that is card number 3 created. Now I'm not sure how long this video has been, so I'm really sorry if it's super long. But it's been a while. And there's the duckies. And honestly, they are doing this on purpose. I just know they are. Let's see if we can bribe them with a treat. Well, we can bribe Lady with a treat. So Lady has one. And does Quincy want one? No, but we'll pop it in his bed. There we go. And Lady's going to take both of them. Right. But it might have just saved the day. So there is card number 2. How cool are they? Right, let's go on to card number 4. Not 2, sorry, 3. This is card number 4. Right, we're going to do a quick card because I am mumbling. I really want to use an image of a lady, so let's do that. So, loving this one. Let's not think, let's just go for it, because I think that's what we sort of need to do now, because yeah, otherwise we're going to be here all day, just chatting about nothing, which I'm quite happy to do, but I know that many of you probably have yeah, stuff to get on with. Okay, so right, just quickly going to pop this up. Again, I'm not going to think about this card. We're going to keep it very simple. We're going to just keep, yeah, just go with it really. So this image I really like, so that's what I'm starting off with. I may regret this, but we will see. So I'm going to pop that there. Now we've got all of these flowers that we've just sort of undone. So I quite like the idea of having all the flowers just across this bottom bit there. Absolutely love that. I think that's gorgeous. We have these bows as well, so I think we'll pop a bow on. And then the last thing is we shall pop a sentiment on as well. Yeah, love that. But before we do that, let's add some ink around the edges. I might even add a doodly border onto this one, because I think that, yeah, it might benefit from it. Okay, I'm just also going to put a little bit of ink around the photograph just to age it just a little bit more. Yeah, because I really like that. I think the darker edge just looks so much nicer. Oh, love. Okay, don't normally hold it because I'm not very good when it comes to holding and doing the inking. I tend to have more control over it if I pop it down, but yeah. Okay, so right, that's what we've got, so quite nice. We have these, so let's stick these on. And I'm not going to pop them onto, yeah, we'll put that over them. Right, most of these have got like little white bits where they haven't come out properly. So yeah, I'm not putting dimension on these because I'm just going to stick them straight to the photograph. Yeah, so actually, as much as I hate doing it, I think it only needs 4. And then in the centre we have our bow. Yeah, I like that. So just like that. Oh, see how lovely does that look? Make sure that's straight. Okay, and then we'll pop this on. So again, let's raise it up. So I think these need to be cut in half. Okay. And then I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I'd like to add. I'm actually thinking maybe either some sequins or some gems. I've got some gems in front of me, just to add a bit of sparkle, but they are silver and not really the colour that I'm going for. Let's have a look what's in my little drawer when I've done this bit. Because I think it would look nice with just a few gems or some Nouveau drops, just as a finishing touch. So I have a little drawer here. Oh, we do have some gold ones. I have one gold flower. Yeah. They're silver. Yeah, I think that those ones are probably the best ones to go with. So let's shut that drawer and let's pop some on. So let's get rid of that one because we don't want that one. I'm just going to sort of pop them around this part of the image. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe have a couple up in this corner as well. I might have just overdone it with the bling, but I do like a lot of bling. There. Okay, so there is our fourth card done. So just a little bit of bling, using that photograph, adding some of the distress ink and a sentiment. So there is card number 4. Right, let's get another card base out. Let's see what we can do. Now we're going to do, what are we going to do? Do you know what? I like the idea of making another lace background, so I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to use these ones. So yeah, let's use all of these style ones and then build it from there. I'm going to have to get this chair sorted out because it is super squeaky. Another bit. So yeah. Now these bits are actually from in between, but I really like them, so I wanted to use them. So we are, well, I think I've only got one though there. So as you can see, just building up this background using all of these bits. Because sometimes I think you get these bits and if you're not following the card, it's sort of like, what do you actually do with them, isn't it? So yeah, I'm liking that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we need to add one more to it. Yeah, which one do I want to add? I think this one. Actually, do you know what? We'll just stick the whole thing down. Right, okay. So bit of glue on, and then we're just going to leave a slight border at the top and adhere that down, and we're going to do that with all of them. So just like this, and then love this. Okay, so it's just making sure that it's all, we've got nice neat sort of middle bits, not middle, what's the word, can't think, the gaps. So they're nice and neat and they're all equal, so that's what we're hoping for when we're doing this. And it might be that we have to trim a little bit off the bottom of our card, but that is fine if we have to. Although I think we'll be okay. So I think it looks just fine as it is. Okay, so there is that. So that is our background. So we are going to just cut this down, and then we'll be able to see what it looks like. But again, it's another really good way of using these sort of long strips up, because like I say, sometimes you just don't know what to do with them, especially if you're making your own cards and doing your own designs. So right, okay, bit glue on there we are. Right, so there is that. Now the image that's sort of jumping out at me is this one. And again, I think I'm going to keep this very similar to the first one and not put a sentiment on it and use it as a note card, because I quite like that. Or if not, we've got this to you here, which I quite like as well. Yeah, because I don't want to take too much away from that background, because that background is just absolutely gorgeous. So let us just again pop this up on some dimension. So I'm just doing 3 layers of card for this bit, and then yeah, oh, plenty of glue. I really like that. Now I'm definitely going to use this too. Right, where's my, there should be a little bit of ink left on this brush, so let's just go around this edge just to darken that up just a little bit. There we go. And again, actually I'm going to just come in with my foam squares for this one. So yeah, but I'm going to do 2 layers of the foam squares. Right, so take this layer off, just because I think it's going to be smaller than, like lower than the main image, which we don't really want. If anything, I'd rather have it higher. So yeah, last bit. I think if I was using my usual ones, which are twice as thick, then I wouldn't use the 2 squares, but as these are the thin ones, that's why I've doubled up. And then, oh, I just want that there, just like that. So really, really nice. Now I've got some Little Birdie Pearl Drops 3D, and these are clear. So I am just going to use these. They're not as good as the Nouveau ones, but they do the job. So right, I'm just popping some little dots on, and then we'll leave this to dry. There we go. So just like that. And there is card number 5. So we are halfway through. So there you have that one. Right, let's get another card base out. So I'm going to go with one of these ones, and I am going to pop on some of this ink just around the edges. Trying to be careful not to get on my mat, but I'm just using what's on my brush. I'm not adding any more ink onto it, although I might need to. Yeah, right. Oh, do you know what? Let's put my rag, which my husband has washed with it, would you believe? But it's absolutely stained with paint. But then I do love having my rag. So it's so useful for so many things. Okay, so really, really getting into all of that texture. But I just feel like I want a darker base, because I'm going to use one of the lady images again. Yeah. So I just feel like I just want this really, really nice and dark. So it's another way of changing your backgrounds. which I think is quite nice. So as you can see, it's really, really dark, really getting in there with the colour. So I'm not bothered about the blend at all. I'm not looking for a perfect blend. I just wanting to darken it down, and then I am going to spray it with water to activate it and get those sort of splashes, because I love the splashes. So yeah, get in all of those little areas. Oh, I love it. Do you know what it actually looks like now? It looks like leather. So it looks like tanned leather, which I think looks really, really nice. A little bit more up here. Yeah. Lovely. Absolutely love it. Okay, so let's get rid of my cloth. And let's bring this back in. So I'm going to grab some water and just spray it. So I'll need my cloth again, and then we are just going to pick up that water so that we get some watermarks, hopefully. You can't quite see them, but they are there. So I don't know if you can sort of see, they're just there. So that is our background all done. Now, really want to use these images because, like I said, they're absolutely gorgeous, and because they are darker, this is why I wanted to darken the background up. Loving that, absolutely loving that. I think that is gorgeous. Okay, so part of me wants to put a bit of this trim on, so put a bit there and a bit here. So just like that. So even though we don't have a full piece, it looks as though we do. So just like that. Love that. What else can we use? Oh, how about if we add some of this in as well? Oh, I really like that. Right, okay, yes, that's what we're going to do. So let me stick these down first. So just making sure it's all nicely lined up. So I'm using this to line up. Okay, let's, oh, I keep moving it, there we go. Right, so there's that. And then I'm just going to pop some glue onto here. Feels like my glue is getting blocked up, which is not good. Right, there we go. Right, let's trim that down. There we are. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is I'm just going to get rid of all of these white bits where it hasn't come out properly, and these tabs, which is the first time I've noticed the tabs actually. So this kit isn't too bad, but then most of them were already sort of falling out when I was trying to pull them out, so that probably explains that. Now I'm just going to grab some more scrap card because I do have lots. So let's just use this, and then we'll stick this on. Yeah, it feels like my glue is about to, it's like the nozzle of it needs cleaning, because I'm having to really squeeze it now. And this bit. Okay. Right. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? There's actually a lot I would like to do with these images. So I'd love to do a journal page with them because I think that would look really, really nice. I just think it'd look gorgeous. Okay, so There we are. So there is that bit. Next thing that I'm going to do is add just a sentiment on, and I'm thinking I want to add a light one on. Although, or do I? What about if we just add some flowers on? So add a couple of these on. How about if we just did that? They're nice. I like them. Oh, the other thing that we have that we could sort of put in that corner is I do have some of these circles. But I think these ones might be just a touch too big. Yeah, just a touch. I really like, I think a doodly border. So let's get my pen out. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a border. And just going backwards and forwards. I'm not being precise at all. I'm just, yeah, just scribbling it on really. Because I think, why not? Don't forget them bits. And then we'll do a little scribbly border just down the bottom here. Sometimes it's all that you need is just that scribble. So, and I don't think you're going to be able to see it on camera because I've used a 0.1 pen, so it's really, really thin. Okay, so just there. Now, where's my lid? Let's pop that in there a second. Okay, loving that. Do I want a bow? No, I don't. I think that's it really. Actually, let's have a look. Do we have... no, I don't want that one. Oh, I actually have a darker one, which might work. I think it works if you put it there. What do you guys think? No. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I do. I like it. I like it. Okay, we're going to put it on. Otherwise we'll be here all day trying to decide. So, which is not good. And I think once I've done this, I am actually going to tidy up this desk because it's we've got a bit of a mess. And I think is this card 6? I think we've got 4 cards left. So yeah, I'll tidy up and then I'll come back. Yeah. So. But you'll have to let me know as well in the comment section below. Do you prefer my longer videos or do you prefer my shorter videos? Or do you like the fact that I do a mix of both? Yeah, it'd be interesting to know. I know I've asked this question before and I've had lots of answers, which I love. But, you know, sometimes it just, it sort of changes, doesn't it? Your what you prefer. So it's quite nice to sort of ask regularly just so that I know that I'm doing what you guys would like. I feel like, yeah, I need one more somewhere. No, just leave it. Right, okay, so there is card number 6. So I'm going to tidy up my desk and then we'll come back. Right, okay, so let's get on to card number 7. So I'm going to do this one a quick one. So I've got a few bits out. Let's grab the glue. So again, really, really quick this one. I'm going to use these corner pieces that we have. So I don't normally use corner pieces, but they are there. So let's use them. And it will just add that little bit extra. Actually, I could have added the corner pieces on that last one that we did. I think that would have went really nicely. Oh well, not much I can do about it now. Okay, well I could add them now, but yeah, I'm trying. I know that I've got a feeling this video is just about an hour long so far, and we've still got a few cards left to mix, so I need to keep this quite quick. Right, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Very simple. that's it. How gorgeous is that? So I'm not going to put dimension on this piece. So let's pop the glue on. Then let's pop a bit of dimension on this one. So 3, and then let's put some dimension on to the sentiment. So I think that, and then yeah, I think that'll work, and I think it'll look really, really nice. So really, really quick card, this one. So like I said, I'm trying to not have it super long. Yeah, which I think I've already failed at, but yeah, I hope you're enjoying it anyway. I'm loving it. I'm loving actually just being with you guys and spending time with you in my craft room, because it's been, like I said, even though I upload every day, I do my videos in advance, and I've had a couple of weeks off to rest up, and yeah, it's yeah, it's so good to be back. It really is good to be back. Right, okay, last little bit. There we have it. That's it. There is our card. How awesome is that? Look at that. Super quick. Super quick. Right, okay, so that was card number 7. Let's do card number 8. Let's see if we can do another really quick card with not much thinking. Oh, we've got, have you seen these? These are gorgeous. These are stamp ones, which I don't think I'm going to use on here, because I think I'm going to use them in on envelopes, but I do like these for images, so I think I want to use them. And then again, I'm going to keep this relatively quick, so I think that across there. So loving that. Let's have a look. No, don't want the circle. I do like these beads though, which I think I'm going to use top and bottom of this bit. So let's move these up. We have that there, and then have that one there. Yeah, loving that. Okay, let's we also have this bit, which, is it too much having that up there? Maybe not. Oh, I quite like it down there though. Yeah, I do quite like it down there. Right, do you know what I'm going to do as well? Let's add a couple of corners in just at the top. There we are. Oh, I've just managed to fling one there. Okay, that, and then I'm just going to use that simple sentiment, happy birthday. Right, awesome. So really quick card again. Oh, love this. I love it when I start getting ideas in my head, because it's like, I don't know if you were the same, but when I start getting ideas in my head, I just can't stop. It's like I'm wanting to be, I have to be so quick, but just to get the next idea out of my head. Yeah, so you you just get on a roll, don't you? Which I absolutely love. Right, I'm not putting any dimension on these at all. I quite like them flat. I love these images, absolutely love them. I'd love to know if you could still get this set. Like I said, it was gifted to me, so I'm not sure if it's still available. So, but I am loving having a play with it, so, which is the main thing. Right there. Oh, how nice is that? So simple. You know, sometimes I do believe that simple cards sometimes are definitely the best. Okay, and the last little bit. There we go. Love that. And then we have our happy birthday, which I'm just going to, which has got glue on it. There we go. Which I'm just going to stick down. Again, I'm not going to put any dimension on. We'll leave the dimension. And I'm going to just pop that just there, like that. Right, yeah. Okay, let's trim this down. and then I think we can safely say we are done. So I need to clean my scissors off. Right. Okay, so there you have it. There is card number 8. How simple was that? That was super, super simple. I absolutely love it. But like I say, sometimes the images just do everything for you, don't they? Right, last 2 cards are here. So let's see what we can do on these 2. We do have these circular ones with bits on. I love that. But I think I've got one up there. Wishing you a day filled with love and laughter beyond measure, and a year packed with memories to enjoy and treasure. I like that. Yeah, I do like that. I'm thinking, though, we could pop that on. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds like there's a dog going absolutely bananas outside. So I'm thinking that. And then maybe, no, no. What about, this is where I'm going to start overthinking. How about if we put that down there and then we build the floral elements up? No, I don't like it. I don't like it, but I do like that sentiment. So okay, I have just got rid of my there it is, this plastic thing off here, because yeah, don't ask me why. Right, okay. Honestly, I think it's going to be one of them days. But I suppose we all have them, don't we? So, right, and then cut down. So I'm just going to make, I'm just making this smaller just so that I can use it, because I really like it. And I like the idea of it sort of being surrounded by the flowers. Or even if I don't use it on the outside, I'll use it on the inside, because I do think it is beautiful. So quite like, do you know what, I quite like that. I just like that on its own. I think that looks really nice. Yeah, with that. Okay, so it looks like we are doing another simple card. Oh, what about that one? No, I prefer that one. Yeah, don't you just love that one? You're trying for singing cows with love on your day. And then that can go inside, I think. But you know what? I absolutely love that just as it is. I'm not going to, yeah, right, yeah, this is what we're doing. So I'm not going to put any dimension on, but I love that sentiment. So that is going to go on the inside of the card itself. And then I think the only other thing that I might add is some gems. I think that might be nice to add on. So let's line that up. There we go. So that's lined up. Again, let's stick this on just there, like that. Yeah, I love it. Right, need to trim this down. So just like this. We don't need those bits. And then I'm just going to open up the card and I'm just going to glue this inside. Yeah, so just like that. Okay. And then we have our gold gems here, so I'm going to pop these on, and I'm just going to put 3 just down this side bit, just for added bling. So yeah, there, that's it. So there's card number 9. How quick and easy was that? Not what I was expecting. Right, we're on card number 10. I can't believe how quick this has gone. It's because I tidied up and then I started getting ideas, which seems to happen a lot. Okay, normally when I tidy up I get distracted, as my husband says. Right, I'm loving the idea of using that. So that is definitely going to get used. I like the idea of just for you, just because I like that image. We do have this image, if I can pick it up. I've lost 2 of my nails, so it's, yeah, which is a bit annoying. Right, I think I would like it smaller. Let's have a go. So yeah, I'm going to do it smaller because I don't like how big that is, but I do like that image. So, and there's nothing to say that we can't just cut it to whatever size we want. I think if I had a die like this, then I'd probably just die cut it, but I don't. So, but then again, I absolutely love fussy cutting. I've done loads of it the last few weeks. It really helps. I just find it super relaxing, but then I do know that there's a lot of you that do not like it at all. So, right, okay. There is actually a new pair of Tim Holtz scissors, the haberdashery ones. I don't know if they're new, but they're new to me. I've only just heard about them. Oh, and they're sold out everywhere, but then they haven't got that serrated edge like these ones have. And I'm desperate to get a pair because I just know they're going to be gorgeous. I just know it. Right, I really like that. Okay, let's... I'm just going around because this one has very big tabs on it, which we do not want. So let's just get rid of them like that. How about if we pop that in the middle, in the center? Have that there, have that there. See, I don't think the sentiment goes now. I think because we're not using... Yeah, I think that goes better. How about if we also use some of these corners as well? Let's see if I can find the set of them. They should all be here, unless I've managed to lose one. That one goes there, and yeah, we're about that. I like. Like I say, not much thinking. I think my first instincts just go with it. Yeah, just go with it. So this is our 10th card. Can you believe it? Which I just think is awesome. So I hope, thank you so much if you have stayed with me all the way. Yeah, I've loved having you in my craft room, and I've loved having you here for company as well. So thank you so much for spending that time with me. Please do give me a thumbs up, because it does help us YouTubers with thumbs up for our videos to be seen, so we can inspire more people. Or even a thumbs down if you don't like it, but it does not bother me one bit. You know, we all have our opinion, and unfortunately I can't sort of please everybody, shall we say, and my taste will be completely different to quite a lot of you. This is just how I like to craft. It's how I do it, and yeah, I like the way that I do things, and I'm here just to inspire you guys to sort of do things your own way, find your own style, and yeah. But like I say, I'm loving having you with me in the craft room, so thank you so much for joining me. Right, last little cut, and then we are all done. So there you have it. There is our final card. Wow, can you believe it? And we have so much stuff left over. I mean, honestly, there is just absolutely loads. I mean, we didn't even look really at this pile of bits and pieces. Did we? And I've got so many round little circles that we could have probably used. Yeah, so absolutely loads and loads of stuff. So you've got a Brad there, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm just going to pile all of this up, and then let's bring in the cards that we have created, and these I'll pop. I don't know if I want to put them in my stash busting kit. I'll think about it. I might put some elements in, but other elements, I quite like the idea of coming back on and doing another video with these, because they're just absolutely stunning. So you'll have to let me know whether or not you would like me to do another video with these, or whether or not you would like me just to pop them in my stash busting kit. Yeah, definitely. Right, hang on. There we go. Wow, there's still quite a pile of goodies left to play with. Plus, don't forget our frames that we have left. So I actually have 3 of my frames left, which might be enough to create another background. So here are our last cards that we've just done. Super simple, and they've all sort of followed the same rules, not rules, but the same sort of design. But sometimes, you know what, simple is better. I mean, I love them, but then I also love the fact that we have this one with the strips for the background. We've got another simple one using our inks. Be careful with that one because it is still wet. We have this one using our frames, and this one using the frames. We've got this one which is just all lacy and really, really nice. This one I think is probably one of my favourites. I love how dark it is, but I am wishing that we'd popped a corner in, because I think a corner just would have made that bit of a difference. I've just spoke that, so I'll have to sort that out. So yeah, so there's our cards. I've absolutely loved doing these with you guys, and these cards are all they're just beautiful. I love them. I really, really love them. I love the vintage style, and I just love these pictures. I think they're beautiful. So yeah, thank you so much for being with me. I know this video has been a long video, so I am sorry. I will try and do a few shorter ones, but yeah, let me know what you prefer. Do you like my long ones? Do you like my short ones? Or do you prefer a bit of both? Because I want to try and do a mix if I can, and try and cater for as many of you as I can as well. That's it for today. Thank you again so much for spending your time with me. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been amazing. Yeah, but until next time, happy crafting. Bye.